Guten Tag, Rick. Nice to see you've worn the
good to see
appropriate
you.
attire because we have the BMW M5 here.
This is basically the premier sports sedan on the market with a premier price to match, about $130,000. I usually try to estimate value, what you bang for the buck, what you get for your dollar. Throwing that out the window. I mean, this is an obscene amount of performance with a price to match. So let's just enjoy the performance and be happy we don't have to pay for it.
A lot of enthusiasts really have high expectations for this car because there's some changes in there. Let's hop in and check it out.
Let's do it.
All right, Rick, you are in the driver's seat of the 2018 all-new.
I feel completely inadequate.
All-new BMW M5. Why do you feel inadequate?
I have driver inadequacy syndrome in this car because this is more car than I know what to do with.
This car now has all-wheel drive and a 600 horsepower twin-turbo V8.
But the thing we care about most is the sound of the car.
Yeah,
Right? That's really the only thing that matters in a car. We've pretty much decided.
Yeah, nice.
That was actually fun.
Nice.
That was actually quite fun.
I'm gonna give it a slight knock here. When you're turning, it's hard to shift because the pedal is connected to the steering wheel, not on the stalk. And here's another thing, there's no manual for this car anymore. I found actually in the M1 mode that we have programmed here, where it's shifting on its own, but at a higher rev point. I thought that this new 8-speed transmission handled it fine.
I do too.
Which is very tight, kind of crisp.
So when it's shifting on its own, does it rev match?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would expect nothing less.
It downshifts on its own, rev matches, yeah. BMW was right in their decision to go all-wheel drive here. I mean, I know it's controversial, but the 0 to 60 time is kind of at 2.8 using launch control. And that's because it's using all the wheels to get it going.
Have you tried launch control?
No, I have
Why
not.
Are you afraid?
I didn't really have an opportunity to. I mean, I could have done it at a stoplight, but...
So to explain launch control.
Basically, it's an engine going on 3,000 RPM. You hit the foot on the brake, and once you release the brake, it lets everything go. The back takes off, the front engages, and the car will launch itself at its fastest performance without you having to shift anything.
So, so now we've got, this is a narrow road. We've got cars like this, and I feel like I'm a little too close.
Oh, yeah, there you go, you see that?
I'm getting out of the driver's seat. You're taking over. You know what? I have not experienced that since before traction control existed, because I never turn off the traction control in any car, man, because it's stupid. This car is equipped with massaging front seats. Pras has had this car for a week and he didn't know. So we turned it on and we had a bunch of choices. We could have a shoulder massage, leg massage, but of course we chose full body massage.
Full body, yeah.
So we're both enjoying a full body massage as we sit here.
Why wouldn't we do that, Rick?
We don't need to drive, man. Let's just sit here for, what do you want, 30-minute massage?
Oh, yeah. What do you want, Rick? You want the shoulder massage, lumbar, upper body exercise?
I'm enjoying the whole body.
Are you ready, Rick?
It's a good day in the BMW. Pras, what's with the shirt? It makes my eyes bug out.
So, yeah, I wanted to get in the mood for, I'm doing German club, Stuttgart style.
For me? Me? Yeah.
Maybe more of a Munich, town square, German, classic German. Lovely Metro North, yeah.
So, base price, $102,800. That amount of money is kind of beyond my comprehension for a car, so sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's call that a good deal. This car has an active driving assistant. Have you met him or her? Is that like
our assistant,
Alexa?
Dieter. I think it's a Dieter. You gotta say, und Dieter.
I do happen to know that when you have the driving assistance package, that raises the speed limiter from 155 miles per hour to 189. So that's very useful.
Yeah.
Everybody should get that.
They should call it the Autobahn Special.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is I don't really have any issues in terms of problems other than the fact that the car costs $120,000. Can I say about the girlfriend though?
Sure. Because that's always important.
Girlfriend thought the car looks a little boring.
No kidding.
The car doesn't look that flashy.
Look, I actually think she's right. We were talking about this before. It just looks like a 5 Series.
Gearheads know what this car is. Other girls like, that's just a blue BMW.
Sorry. No, don't you see the M badge?
Yeah, on the side, on the back, quad tip exhaust, no? how upset I am right now that I did not realize our head.
You blew a week's worth of free massages.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What the What are you doing?
That was his first year.
You're ruining the benefits of my massage right now.